A Russian soldier who allegedly shot a civilian in an extraordinary attack caught on camera by a Ukrainian drone is being accused of war crimes in absentia by the Ukrainian police. The dossier of evidence against him includes phone calls between the soldier and his wife and friend intercepted during a months-long investigation into the Russian attack near the city of Izium last June. Police identified the soldier as Klim Kerzhaev, a 25-year-old commander from Moscow who served in the 2nd Motorized Rifle Division of the 1st Tank Army in the Western Military District. He is accused of the attempted murder of a civilian, a war crime under Article 438 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine. The attack was also captured on aerial footage by Ukrainian soldiers, who launched a unique rescue mission by attaching a piece of paper with the words "Follow me" to a small drone, an operation that was featured in a recent documentary by Ukrainian filmmaker Lyubomir Levitsky. "We are watching this as if it's on TV, like a soap opera. A horror movie where Russians kill civilians," the head of the investigation department for the Kharkiv Police, Serhii Bolvinov, told CNN. In addition to the drone footage, Bolvinov said their investigation included forensic examinations of the vehicle and the scene conducted after Izium was liberated by Ukrainian troops in September, along with evidence gathered by cyber police, who tracked down the soldiers' social media accounts and phone calls. CNN requested comment on the case from the Russian Ministry of Defense at the time of publication on Tuesday, after the embargo on the information was lifted. Bolvinov said this is just one of the hundreds of alleged Russian war crimes that his team is currently investigating in the Kharkiv region alone, including the discovery of hundreds of bodies in mass graves in Izium. He has more than 900 investigators on his team, and most of their current work is focused on war crimes cases. The International Criminal Court in The Hague has issued an arrest warrant against Russian President Vladimir Putin. It accuses him of being responsible for war crimes in Ukraine, including the unlawful deportation of children. Russia's Commissioner for Children's Rights, Ms. Maria Lvova-Belova, is also subject to an arrest warrant. According to Ukraine, tens of thousands of possible war crimes have been carried out by Russian forces since they invaded Ukraine in February last year. Their lives could have ended. Last summer, married couple Valeria Ponomarova and Andriy Bohomaz were driving to Izium in Ukraine to help Bohomaz's sick, elderly parents escape the Russian-held city. The couple took a wrong turn and inadvertently strayed close to the front lines where Russian troops were based, and their car was hit by incoming fire. Ukrainian soldiers based nearby had spotted the incident from afar using a reconnaissance drone, which they dispatched closer to the scene to capture the extraordinary footage of the couple attempting to flee. The video shows the couple abandoning the car to run to safety but turning around when explosions landed too close to them. They were fired upon again, leaving Bohomaz badly injured. Ponomarova tried to move her husband behind the car and wrap towels around his wounds to stem the bleeding. Russian soldiers were based around 30 meters, 98 feet, away from the couple's car, according to the police, so it was too dangerous for Ukrainian troops to extract the couple. So they sent the drone back after recharging it and attaching a white piece of paper to it with the words "Follow me" to guide Ponomarova to safer territory. She saw a drone flying overhead but wasn't sure whose side it was on. "I turned and just fell on my knees, and I just screamed with the most agonizing cry," said Valeria Ponomarova. "I didn't know whose drone it was. Our forces, or the enemy," she later said during the documentary. The drone footage showed that Ponomarova didn't see this happening behind her as she continued on foot down the battle-scarred road, even stepping around lines of anti-tank mines. When the soldiers successfully got Ponomarova to safety, they told her it wasn't possible to return for her husband, as Russian troops were at the scene. So far, one Russian soldier has been accused. In addition to the drone footage, the evidence compiled by Ukrainian investigators against him includes recordings of intercepted phone calls with his wife and a friend. In one of the expletive-laden conversations, the soldier told his wife that he fucking killed a man today, after firing on a car from his Soviet-era infantry fighting vehicle. Immediately after this, the soldier reverts back to casual conversation, asking his wife to put some money on my phone today, okay? In a call to a friend a day later, he repeated the confession of killing a man, and when his friend asked how it felt, he replied, "The F*******ing car got shot up. I don't give a F*******. CNN has translated the raw audio intercepts provided by police, but cannot independently verify the files. Ponomarova said she eventually followed the drone, thinking it was the only way to get help for her injured husband. But soon after she left, a team of Russian soldiers approached the car on foot, picked up the injured Bolvinov, and threw him in a nearby ditch. Miraculously, he survived. Bolvinov managed to pull himself out of the trench to seek help despite serious injuries. I heard that it was starting to rain, and I began to shiver, Bolvinov said in the Follow Me documentary. After a night in the trench, I came to my senses from the rain. I understood that I had to get out somehow, he added. Bolvinov managed to limp to safety toward the Ukrainian position. It took about 30 or 40 minutes, he said. But I walked with stops because I felt a lot of pain. 9 months after surviving the attack, Bolvinov is still in treatment for multiple shrapnel wounds to his brain, chest, and spine. It's a terrible crime, Bolvinov said. Their lives could have ended at this crossroads, but luckily they managed to survive.